Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm teaching you absolutely everything you need to know about hashing secrets. I'm gonna give you guys some tips that really nobody knows about, so like even if you already know about the main thing, which is of course alt account farming, I'm gonna give you guys two tips which is really overpowered, and I know for a fact 99% of the people watching this video that might already know about the alt account farm or even do the alt account farm don't actually know about these two other tips, which could potentially allow you to double, even triple, maybe even more the amount of alt accounts that you're actually using on your computer before it starts to crash. So you know, obviously if you're using triple your alt accounts, right? For example, let's say you're using 5 accounts and 5 is your absolute max before your PC starts to crash, right? Or lag. With this method, you guys could run, 10 plus accounts before your PC starts to crash on you and lag, and I'll teach you guys how to do that right now. So before I do get into the video, I did recently just get monetized, and if anybody wants to support the channel, you guys can now click join. You can become a member, and every single member, like moving forward, is going to get a shout out at the beginning of literally every single video. You'll get a shout out. There's gonna be a special section in every single video for members. Shout out your YouTube name and all that in literally every single video. So thank you to anybody that does support the channel. It helps a crazy amount. You don't even know. So step number 1. Now, this is going to be the exact same as something I explained in multiple other videos, which is how to use alt accounts. If you guys already know how to run alt accounts on your computer using account manager and the auto clickers and all that, you guys can skip ahead to the timestamp on screen. I'm just going to go over info which I've already been over, so you guys can skip ahead if you guys already know about this stuff. Alright, so step number 1 is going to be download Roblox Account Manager. This is what you need because this is what allows you to actually use multiple accounts, because otherwise, Roblox would literally just close every single time you tried using more than one account. Roblox would just close, right? So you need this. Not to mention, it also allows you, it's an account manager, right? So it's very convenient and really fast if you actually use a lot of accounts like I do. It saves you insane amounts of time. And yeah, so to download it, click the first option there on the browser, and then click on Roblox Account Manager there on the side. Scroll down and then click on Roblox Account Manager right there, and it's going to automatically download. Simply open that file, and it's a very simple download there, so I don't really have to explain the rest of that, I don't think. Alright, so the next application you're going to need is TinyTask, which is an auto clicker. Of course, you do need to be auto clicking so you don't get AFK kicked on your alt accounts, and obviously a regular auto clicker is not going to work because you cannot click on multiple accounts at once. So you need a special auto clicker like this, or a GS auto clicker. In this video I'm going to explain how to use TinyTask. So simply download search up TinyTask on Google or whatever browser you're using. Simply scroll down for the soft tonic version of it, wait for that to load, click on free download. Hurry up here, come on. Okay, so now click on free download again, and it's going to automatically start the download. Simple as that. And yeah, now simply come over here to the settings option right here, the settings icon, click on that, and then make sure that multi Roblox is on, because for some reason I think sometimes it isn't when you install it, and that has to be on or you literally can't use alt. So just make sure, again, click the settings icon, make sure that multi Roblox is good to go, and then you can use multiple accounts. So once all that's good to go, the other step now is going to be adding your Roblox account to the application, right? So you sign in. You do have to sign in, and it might look sketchy for some of you guys, but obviously I would not be using this myself. I've used this now for quite a long time. There's so many other people that use it as well, and it's definitely safe to do. And you can always just sign in with your alt account, right? Just sign in with your alt account and just don't use your main if you don't need to, right? Because the whole point is alt farming. And you don't need to sign in with your main if you don't want to, but it's 100% safe to download, or to sign into, I mean. And yeah, so once you have your accounts added, the next step is going to be, I'm going to remove this just to show you guys. I'm going to remove this. You want to get your VIP server link, so simply come over here. This is a random alt account, but I can still show you quickly how to get a VIP if you don't know how for some reason. Yeet a friend, create a server, boom, create server, spam that, customize, and then regenerate, and then copy that, and then simply copy the entire link into the place ID spot. And now, as you can see, click a random account here, boom, you should see it update there as well. The VIP server link should automatically go to the job ID spot, and now, as you can see, any second now, I'm going to be loaded in. Yep, there you go, I'm loading in to the server. Simple as that with an alt account. Okay, so once you have TinyTask installed and opened up on your computer, this is what it looks like. So step number 1 to using this is going to be coming over here to the screwdriver symbol here. Click on the continuous playback. Make sure that the continuous playback is selected. And by the way, every single time you restart your computer or restart TinyTask, you're going to have to select this option, so just make sure you don't forget to click on that before you actually, you know, go AFK, because you're not going to actually AFK farm, because all your accounts are going to close because it's not actually going to be AFK clicking if that setting is not on. So basically you would click F8 on your keyboard, and then you would click anywhere on the screens. Simple as that. You click anywhere on the screen, and now as you can see, when I click F8 again, it's going to stop recording, and now when I click on F12, which is the default playback key, it's going to start clicking on every single account, and now I can AFK farm without being kicked. As you can see, simple as that. I'm not moving. That's not me moving, by the way. That's 100% the auto clicker doing its thing, and now I can AFK farm. Alright, now for the overpowered tips, which will allow your computer to actually run way more accounts without your computer crashing, lagging, and just, you know, your CPU being completely maxed out because of Roblox taking all the CPU usage. So how do you lower the CPU usage? Basically, it's very simple. All you have to do is download Roblox FPS Unlocker. So search that up on your browser, download the first thing, and then it should be this download right here. So I'm gonna download that. Now you should have the file now, and basically what you want to do is drag the file. It should look like this. Drag the file to your desktop, and then make a new thing called FPS Unlocker, or right click desktop and then new and then folder, and then name it whatever you want. So I'm just gonna spam. I don't really care what that name is. I'm gonna delete it in a second anyways. And then you want to simply drag this file into here, and then make sure I have mine closed. I'm gonna close it and then open it up. Okay, so once you open it, you should see a new file show up in the folder called settings, and now you want to close the FPS Unlocker. Click this arrow down here, right click, exit, click on the settings thing, and then click on notepad, click on just once, and then you'll see this, right? So this is basically all of the FPS settings, because you're actually able to select any option within the auto clicker, but you want to put an option for even lower FPS number than 30, right? So you can edit it. For example, I'm going to edit the 30, just delete the 3 and the 0, and I'm going to put 5 FPS, right? So now my Roblox is going to run at 5 FPS instead of the default 60, which is, you know, obviously 60 FPS is a lot more than 5, which means it takes a lot more of your computer's resources, your CPU to be exact, and now it's going to be using a lot less. So as you can see, now when I load this up again, and I go down here in the bottom right, I'm going to right click on the application, FPS cap, and now I can set my FPS to 5. Tip number 2, how to actually fit a large amount of alt accounts on the same computer screen. So this is really helpful for people that, you know, want to use 10 plus alt accounts, or people that might have a really small monitor screen for some reason, or laptop screen maybe, and you're not able to actually fit a lot. So basically the strategy is, you want to stack the accounts like this, just enough so there's a tiny bit of the edge sticking out. So as you can see, I'm gonna do it for a few accounts. Now I normally would be doing this for like 30 accounts, but I'm not gonna be doing this right now with 30 accounts because I'm recording and all this other stuff, and my PC would die if I had 20 accounts opened up when I'm, you know, recording and have my editor and all that opened up. So I'm just gonna show you an example with 4 of them, right? It's the exact same logic for, you know, as many accounts as you want to use, but I'm just gonna show you guys 4 in this example. So as you can see, I stacked them all up in a way where like it lines up like that. You see, you want to do that as many times as you possibly want to. Now as you can see, there's plenty of room. If I did that, I could fit like a lot of accounts here, and then I could also probably use like the other side of it too and do the same thing there, that you can fit a lot of you know, monitors here, or applications I mean. So as you can see, now to actually auto click them, you use Tiny Task. So I'm not going to explain how to use that because I already did. You do your recording, so you record, right? I'm going to click F8 on my keyboard, and I'm going to click here, double click. Okay, I clicked the wrong spot, I'm dumb. I clicked on the wrong side. So basically you would start, I think I messed up. Okay, now we're good. So you'd click F8 on your keyboard. Let me make sure. Okay, you click F8, you double click right here, double click there, double click there, double click there. Then you do the same thing on the way back. So you would do double click here, double click there, there, and then you can click F8, which stops the recording. And now as you can see, when I click on F12, it's going to do it for me, and it's clicking. Now again, you do that for as many accounts as you possibly want. Just stack them like I just showed you, and that is really helpful. Before I knew about this, I was literally using 3 different monitors, man. I was using like 3 different monitors, and it was terrible. So this is very handy. Just make sure you set it up right. I don't think I set it up right because Oh, it's because my auto clicker turned off. So just make sure that the continuous playback is working, and sometimes even when it is on, as you just saw a second ago, it was checked, but sometimes after you have it opened up for a while, it stops working, so you have to uncheck it, check it again, and then it should work again. But I don't know why I turned off there. Like, again, it just bugs out sometimes. And that is the end of the video. This was a very, very long video, I know, but I wanted to, you know, give literally all of the information out there, get all the information out there possible, so you guys can hatch as many secrets as I do. And yeah, so that's the end of the video. Hope you guys did enjoy. You guys can join my Discord server down below to find people trades, for secret giveaways, neon shock giveaways, and also just to, you know, chat with me in general chat, because I'm always on there goofing around with you guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have an amazing rest of your day or night.